Manus is ready.
Okay, so what is a leading industry that's driving our current environmental crisis? Anyone?
Manufacturing.
Okay. Anyone else?
Oil.
Yes. So the industry that trumps all others in its environmental and in creating our environmental crisis is animal agriculture, which is contributing to 45% of our total land and is the cause of 91% of the Amazon's destruction. So animal agriculture is the clearing of land and forest for animal grazing, the clearing of land and forest for the planting of plants to feed those animals, the energy involved in extracting the products from the animals and slaughtering the animals, the energy involved in transporting those products to goodness knows where, packaging, and of course refrigeration for meat and dairy products. So this production is huge and it's so destructive. So this is why I'm vegan. This is one of the leading reasons why I'm vegan. And my transition from meat eater to vegetarianism and finally veganism, it came with a process of realization and unlearning dominant worldviews and relearning and researching the truth and then finally taking action. So I guess like most of you, I was born into a meat-eating family where meat and dairy products were seen as vital for the human diet. And my favourite meal was chicken wings. And I distinctly remember this chicken wing meal conversation. And midway through the dinner, my older brother, who would have been about 7 at the time, mid-bite, he had a realization. He was like, so chicken is chicken, which means they have to kill the chicken for us to eat the chicken. And before my parents even got the chance to say anything, I butted in with, no, Tyler, of course I don't kill the chickens. I just find the dead ones that have died of old age. and yeah, I often think of this conversation and my comment because it really highlights how segregated we are from our food and how we don't even really think about, like often, well then I didn't even think about where it came from or the process involved. And I would just go happily to the supermarket with my parents and we'll go over to the dairy section and we'll choose our yogurt, and then we'll go over to the meat section and we'll look at the pile of meat in their beautifully manufactured fridge and the fluorescent lights and the clean styrofoam boxes, and we would just take our pick without even thinking about where it came from or the process involved. And once I found out this process, there wasn't really a question about it that I would be vegan. And it's been my journey, so I choose veganism as my individual form of environmental activism, because sometimes I feel like this tiny human in all this chaos and destruction, and by being vegan I feel like every day, no matter where I am, I can stand up for what I believe in and walk my talk. And so also like what we're learning in Gaia, what we're learning here, you've got to start somewhere and you've got to take individual responsibility. So I choose to reduce my carbon footprint by 50% and being vegan, and it's my first individual step towards a more sustainable future. So, thank you.